Hi there, Sue here again from Sue's Old Broadmouth Garden today. I'm sorry I haven't done any videos for a few days, well a week or so actually, because I've been indisposed with other things. So I just wanted to do a catch-up video on my polytunnel today. Also the weather has been really bad, so I haven't been outside, but today is really warm. And in the polytunnel it's really warm in here, so I just wanted to show you the new plants that I bought and how my plants are progressing, the ones I've already got. It did get really cold, didn't it? I mean, the weather got really frosty, and it snowed as well, and yeah, it wasn't very good, but still there's not much outside to get killed, and all my hedging plants have arrived and all my trees have arrived, and I'm really happy with them. So I'm going to show you them. So bear with me while I show you all my garden stuff that I've got. And I will, yeah. Okay, so I'll turn the camera around so you can open there, just cut off. So I bought some new plants, and I've got this new blueberry, but it's called pink popcorn. I cannot say the Latin name, we don't need to know that, but it is a pink blueberry. So I bought that the other day, so that's going to be living in a pot, and we're just going to pop it outside during the summer. And then I've got this Andromeda folio blue ice dwarf evergreen, which is like a nice dwarf plant. I'm going to be putting that on my rockery over the other side of the building, which I'll show you where it's going to go. And over here I've got this. Oh, I absolutely love figs, and this is a patio fig. So I'm just going to be growing this on the patio outside the doors here in a bigger pot. I will put it in a bigger pot, but it's that sort of size at the moment. But I'm going to get it a nice pot. And then here I have loads of hedging plants that I bought, because where we've been clearing outside, we got loads and loads of gaps, so it needs a new hedging. So I've got different kinds, so I'll just show you. Right, so I've got these plants. So I've got quite a few of each. It does it in percentages of how many plants you've got. You can actually count them all. So I've got these, I don't know how you, cratty, I don't know what that is in English. I do know what they are, because when I ordered them, I remember they were English, but now I don't understand what they are. Oh, I've got crab apples here. So there's quite a few here. So we're going to use these ones for hedging, but I've also got some that I want to grow as trees. So I've got 4 that I'm going to grow as trees in the garden. But these ones are going to be used for the hedging. And then we've got these hedging plants down here, which are called, what are these? I don't know what they are in these Latin terms. So they're those. I can't say them in Latin. Sorry, I've got to say it on my thumb. And then there are these. We got these. We got these here. So we've got loads and loads of hedging plants. Acers. I will find out what they're all called, but I did order them in English, but they change all the names to Latin. I can't pronounce half of these. And these were from, I think they're called Garden Direct online, and there's those. And they came really quick, and they're all bare rooted, and I've just put them in a bucket of water, and I'll show you when I put them outside. And then in this one, this is another company. I'll look it up for you if you're interested. But these are another company, and these are also bare-rooted trees. These are actual fruit trees, and we have in here, hold on, we've got a Williams pear. So we've got a pear, we've got a fantasy nectarine. That looked quite interesting. And then we've got, in here, we've got Stanley plum. There's a plum tree. And here is a cherry stella. So we've got a really nice self-fertilising, most of these are, by the way. And then we've got apple, what is that? Jonah Prince. That's an apple tree. And then I think this is another apple tree. Yes, this is an apple red delicious. So I bought 6 trees from another company. And they all came on the same day, by the way, all these trees. Indoor trees, sorry, they're to go in patio pots at the moment, not out in the garden yet. And then these are the crabapple trees that I've separated because I want to grow little leaf on there. I want to grow 4 crabapple trees separate to the bushes. Because if you took any of these plants, they would all be trees anyway. And then down here we have some other plants I bought. So I bought soft fruit white currant. I bought that the other day. I bought soft fruit red currant. I bought that the other day. I bought soft fruit tayberry. So I've got a tayberry. I think I've got, yeah, that's a tayberry. And then, what's this one? What's this one? Oh, and another red currant. So I bought 2 red currants and a tayberry bush. They look rather nice, don't they? So they are all to go. I need to go around the other side to show you where I'm going to put them all. So them bushes are actually going in the garden. These 4 trees are going in the garden. These trees here are going into pots for this year. I want to grow them on as, they're dwarf trees, by the way. They're dwarf apple trees, a dwarf fruit tree, sorry. And then all my hedging plants are going to go in. I'm probably going to put some in today because it's a really nice day. I need to clear the area. And then this blueberry, pink blueberry, is going to be going in a tub and being put outside and then brought back in the winter. So all of these, and these raspberry canes are going to be going outside as well. So I just want to show you where I'm going to put them all. Hold on a minute. So just let me show you where I'm going to put them all. We've been clearing all these bushes and we've done it again this weekend. So these are all done. All round here now are all done. All round here. We've cut them right down. But when you look in between them, I have massive gaps, especially here and here. This holly. Once I cut off that branch there, which I won't do yet, there's going to be a massive gap here. So we want to close these gaps up with some more bushes. So that's why I ordered all the bushes. And then round here, let me just turn the camera around. Round here, see that I've got to get my partner to take off all this wire so that I can actually get in there because the fence is there. This is old fencing which needs taken down. So I need all this fencing taken down off of here so I can get into this bit and clear it. And then in between some of these really old hedging plants, which are really, really old. They're still alive, but they're just getting really old. I wanted to put new ones in between. So where there's gaps, like here and along here, because I think these ones here are really knackered. I want to put in new hedging plants in between the gaps. You can see that? So that's why I bought the hedging plants. And then come the autumn, I will buy some more. I should have enough hedging plants to go over there as well. There's gaps over there as well, because where we've cut down these massive, they were huge trees. They've grown really big. You can see there. Can you see that, where the tree is? So my partner, these past 2 weekends, has been out here and I've been moving all the rubbish with my sheet method. I get a great big sheet and lay everything on the sheet and drag it down, and we've been dragging it down through the field round to our bonfire, where we're going to have a massive bonfire soon. But and we need to clear this bit here and clear around here, trim back this hedging. So my partner's going to trim back this hedge here. That needs trimming now. There's actually a sort of tree here, privet hedge, but it's turned into a tree. They are all trees actually, really. So we got to keep this side clear because it has to be kept away from the polytunnel. Oh, there's some ice there still. And then just bury the plastic around this side, and we buried it around this side, but it needs burying around the other side as well. I'll show you. Needs burying. So around this side we haven't buried the plastic yet, but we will be doing that. So what I'm going to be doing today is, so I might get over there and start doing that bit. In fact, I might do that today instead, because when I put the hedging in, I want to put them all in at once. I don't want to start and stop and start and stop. So that's it for now. So hello again. Right, Anu is there. Anu! That's my lamb. That's my baby. That's my baby lamb. That's Anu. Hello, baby. Oh, and there's our little Robin that comes down all the time. So Anu's just been over here, nosing around. So I just want to show you what I'm going to do today. Let me just turn the camera around. Sorry I keep doing this. So this part of the garden is still... Oh, look, something's happened to my rosemary. Oh, dear. Look at that. My rosemary. Oh, dear. It's sort of split in half. I'll have to see what I can do about that. I don't know why that happened. Something's trodden on it, I think. Anyway, I've cut this bush down. My partner did the other day. So, oops. I just need to trim up the top. And then I've mulched this bit here, as I showed you the other week. And I got my partner to cut off the great big long branches, roots that were coming from this rhododendron. And now today I just want to start, I'm going to trim up this bush here. So I'm going to trim that, make it look nice. And I'm going to just basically carry on tidying up this bit here. Take this rubbish down to the bonfire. But basically just tidy up this bit here. And that holly tree there needs a bit of a spruce. And just clear up and see how far I get today without getting interrupted. Anyway, so that's it for now. So I'll show you once I've finished with the garden today. Okay, so I'll see you again soon. All right, bye for now. Bye. Hi there again. Sorry, stupid phone just does its own thing. So it's 3:30 now. So I've been doing the garden since I think about 12 or half 11, something like that today. And I'm just locking up my polytunnel. I don't think there's going to be a frost tonight, which is good, because I was going to have to put the heater on in the polytunnel to protect my broad beans that I've got, which nearly got caught by the frost the other day. I just wanted to show you what I've been doing in the garden. Hold on, I just need to climb over this fence. Oh, it's to protect the garden from Anu. Otherwise he'll come and eat, get in my polytunnel. He likes a bit of polythene. Anyway, I just wanted to show you what I've been doing for however many hours I've been out here. I can't remember now, but I absolutely love just being out in the garden. It's just just great. And it's a wonderful day today. It's not cold at all. And it's not rained. And it's not windy. So I just wanted to show you. So I'll just turn the camera around. Oh, hello. Oh, sorry, I don't know if you caught that. Anyway, this is what I've been doing today. So I've done all this bit here. Cut it all down. And I found some little flowers here. I've got some black ones of these round the back. Round the front of the place. And these ones are white. They were absolutely buried under a massive lump of slate. And pushed together with loads of weeds, well, loads and loads of the fern things, and the those sort of lily things that grow everywhere in this garden. There are millions of them. I mean, I love them, but you have to cut them back. Anyway, I've cut all these back. So there's the dogwood there, and there's a holly there. There's another dogwood there. There's a spiky sort of that's a hedging plant, but I like to turn them into little sort of trees. So that's a hedging plant. And then round here we've got our this side really needs doing. It's getting really bad now, but still I can't do everything in a day. And then with my poor little rosemary that split into two, it's still got the roots in the ground. So I've joined it together and got my partner to hammer in this great big twig that we cut down from the bushes, and I've tied it on with some plastic ties and then tied together the one half of the rosemary to the other so that it can reroot itself, and it should be all right. These are all what I've cut down. I haven't got to this bit. I've done all round the pond today, so it's all nice and tidy around the pond. I mean, there's a lot of mess in this garden, and it takes ages to clear it, and I've got to do all this bit tomorrow. So I've got a cordyline now. I bought that 2 years ago, and I thought it died, but it's still there, and there's a plant next to it that I actually planted as well. And these two buddleias I cut down as well, because they grow really quick in one season, and I don't want them too big. So if you cut them down, they come back nice and bushy with some nice flowers on. Otherwise they get all spindly. And this thing, I bought this, I can't remember what it's called now. It's got a label on it. It's really spiky. It's called, there, a Berberis. That's good, that hasn't actually come off that label. But it's a really nice plant, and it has berries on it as well in the autumn, which is nice. And it just smells, I just rubbed up against the rosemary, it smells lovely. That rhodie there, I will leave it now because it's got flower buds on it, and I don't want to cut them off. So, but back in, when that stops flowering, in the late spring, I will cut it, as same with the Paris there, because it's top heavy now and I need to cut it so it's to the ground a bit more. And these two little bushes, I've been shaping them. There's another one behind it which I'm going to shape also, which is another variety of bush. So I don't know what all the names are, technical names of the plants, but I just know when I buy them what they're called, and then I forget. I do label them, but unless they're like this one that has the label tied onto it, they all come off. Oh, that buddleia's still got a label on. That buddleia's label's still on. Oh, so they're still on. But most of the time they just sort of come off, and I forget what they're called. And my garden that I've already done over there is doing really well. And my little tree is growing really well. I've got to be careful of it. Oh, it's gone a bit manky at the bottom there. But it doesn't really matter because it's behind everything else. So you can't really see the bottom of that nice little tree there. But you've got to keep these under control. Not let them go too mad. It's quite a sort of long, thin one. So what I'll do is just shape off a bit of the around the edges. I did trim the top off. I don't want it growing really tall. No way. And I need to cut this holly, so I'm going to give that a haircut and then tidy up this bush here, which I haven't done yet, and this one here. I'm going to tidy this one up a bit more. It's still got some bits sticking out. I couldn't get round to the back of it. And then tidy up that and just generally the whole garden. So I'm hoping to have this done. Under there is a massive tree, because a tree fell down years ago in this garden and ivy's growing all over it, and it's just a huge tree stump. So that's what that is. So I will not be removing that anytime soon. So that's just a feature of the garden, as are all our logs that we put in the garden from another 2 trees that were cut down in this garden here, that just one fell over, and so we had to have that one cut down, and then the other one was all on its own, so we thought we'd better cut that one down because it looked a bit lonely and it was swaying around in the wind, and that one was nearer to the house and we didn't want it falling on the house. So so that's what I've been doing today. So I just wanted to show you that, and if you're interested at all, just leave me a comment. I love my garden, I love doing it, but when it gets like this, it looks amazing when you finish. It's like you know, when you do spring cleaning your house, it makes you feel so good when you see how nice it looks afterwards, and then you can see all the new shoots coming up in the garden, and you can see where things are, and you can plant more plants in then, because you can actually find some space. Because when I planted all these, I had to this was always like a jungle, this garden. I never had time to clear it because I was always busy inside the business. But now I've got all the time in the world at the moment to actually really do my garden this year, which is my plan, and my polytunnel. And I really want to go to town with the garden this year and make it look absolutely stunningly beautiful. So that's the plan, and loads and loads and loads of flowers as well. So this is the sort of ornamental garden with the shrubs, mostly shrubs in here. And I'm just going to throw some seeds in and hope for the best. Like wild flowers, that's what I love. I love wild flowers, so I'm going to grow loads and loads of wild flowers, and hopefully they grow. And over there, we're just going to tidy up all these logs. We need to move these logs. It's a bit of a mess now. And then up there, I want to tidy all that up and just have a few bushes. There are some bushes already there. I'm just going to plant a few more. There's a rhodie at the back there. There's an elderberry there. That there next to that tree is an elderberry bush. And I want that growing this year because I want to keep the elderberries. Because elderberries grow everywhere, but I love them. And that's a nice rhododendron there. So that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give me a thumbs up and a like. And you can ask me any questions you want, but I really love doing my garden. Oh, and this is all the stuff that I pulled out, by the way. I just thought I'd show you. It's a massive mountain of stuff. And what I do is I put it on a sheet, and then I tie the sheet diagonally. I tie the corners, and then I just drag it down to my bonfire. That's how I move all the rubbish, because I have so much that it's not worth trying to take a wheelbarrow. I did get the wheelbarrow out, but I never used it. I got the sheet out, and this stuff isn't very heavy actually. I mean, at the weekend we were moving massive lumps of tree, so this is as light as a feather compared to that, and going uphill with it through the muddy field. That was nice. Anyway, so there you go. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you like what you see. And thank you. And I'll see you again tomorrow, because I'll be doing another video of my garden tomorrow and show you the next lot of progression, what I'm doing. Okay, so bye for now. Bye.